me and the dogs are going out for at least an overnight, maybe a 2-night, I don't know. I got them enough food. I need to get out of the house. I need some woods time. I got them enough food. I got, I don't know, a couple things of ramen for me. I don't even know what I threw in the bag. I threw a couple of little things in the backpack. I know I've got a sleeping bag. I didn't bring a sleeping pad or my hammock or anything, so this is very impromptu and very just heading for the hills. So I'm not even 100% certain where I'm going yet. This is the part the dogs don't like. It's about a 3-foot ledge. Those tires measure about 37 inches. Both of the dogs fell over. Hold on, dogs. The tarp has collapsed and there's probably 40 gallons of water in it. First thing that happens is the crazy pit bull jumps in it. Bella, what are you doing? Get out of there. Go! I'll tell you, the point of a permanent camp is having everything ready and being everything dry and prepared, and coming in, the tarp's falling down and this and that and this and that, and everything's soaking wet. There's water in a chair, and raccoons chewed open my water jugs that I had stored out here. Everything's soaked, but it's hot enough. I think everything will dry out before bedtime. As you can probably hear from the dog panting, it's pretty stinking hot. I looked at the thermometer before I left, and I think it was 90, but it was 90% humidity, so it's pretty stinking hot. I just want to get myself out of the house and my dog's out of the house. Purdy's up on the bed with me. Maybe get a chance to work on this shelter. I'm going to take those short ones out and put in 8-footers so it looks like a solid wall like that. I didn't know if I was going to have enough wood to do it from the onset of the project, and I don't know if you can see that pile, but I've got plenty, so I might work on that while I'm out here. Well, if you're familiar with my videos at all, you're familiar with this farm. It's where I do a lot of my outings, overnights, whatever. You also are familiar with the coyote problem we have out here. So I just made a paracord sling for my Henry lever action, and hooked it the rest of the way on today, and it didn't turn out too bad. So yeah, it's only a 22. I could have brought a 12 gauge. I could have brought a 30-06, but with having the dogs out here, I think it's important to have a firearm and a cell phone, obviously. A firearm, just to scare them stupid dogs away. Not that either of my dogs, you know, I've got a 60-pound pit bull and a 70-pound golden retriever with an attitude problem, and either one of them could kill a coyote, but either one of them can't kill 6 coyotes, and that's how many I've had surround me out here, with 6. And it makes me nervous. You can see my trucks right there in the background. I was able to pull in all the way in here today. There's my hack job on the tarp rigging back up because stupid grommets ripped out. Well, the sun's going down right now. Got fire going, and the dogs are still panting. Getting ready to throw some food on. I got some ramen and all that stuff. Should be a quiet night in the woods. It's supposed to rain starting about 11 o'clock. We're supposed to have thunderstorms, but we'll see what happens. Supper time. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. The owls are going crazy right over us, so the dogs are freaking out. The dogs think they need to protect whatever. They don't know, they're just owls. Don't know if you guys can hear them or not. Pretty cool. Well, it's 6 o'clock. Didn't get too much sleep. I've had worse night's sleep. I got probably 4 or 5 hours of sleep total. No big deal. Dogs woke me up several times, barking at things. When it's Purdy, just a golden retriever, there's hardly ever an issue. But Bella's never been camping overnight before. She's been on a bunch of day trips, but never been out overnight. So, needless to say, I need that zebra pot full of coffee right now. Come. Well, that's how I'm going to leave it for today. I've got a splitting headache. I've been trying to hack up a cold for the last 4 or 5 days. It's all in my chest, and every time I try to do any work, I'm just in a coughing fit. So that's the overnight. Wasn't a whole lot of footage of me, but that was kind of the point. My dogs are a big part of my life, and they're a lot of fun to have out in the woods. They're an aggravation sometimes, but you've seen them in my videos in the past, and you'll probably see them again in the future. They have fun too. Have a good one, guys.